Hi guys, welcome back to Being Beyond the Obvious. So today let us learn a new concept which is linear inequations. So let us go part by part. First of all, what do you mean by inequations? No, let's start with what do you mean by equations first. Equation is nothing but the two sides, that is the LHS is equal to the RHS. That is what equation is. The LHS is equal to RHS, whatever it is. Now then, what is inequations? It is nothing but LHS is not equal to RHS. That is, LHS is either smaller than RHS or greater than RHS or smaller than equal to RHS or greater than equal to RHS. It is never equal. If it is not equal, then only it is inequation. Then what do you mean by linear inequations? When we learnt linear equations, linear is nothing but just one variable. That is only x or only y, means there is a whole equation, but throughout it is only one type of variable. It is only x. You start with x, the whole equation has only x. There is no y or z or a or b, only x or only y. That is called linear. So linear inequations is nothing but one type of variable equation which is not equal, in which LHS is not equal to RHS. That is what is linear inequation. Now the common variable which we will be using is x, right? So in the question itself they will be given that x belongs to n or x belongs to r or x belongs to w, x belongs to I or z. Now what are these symbols? N is nothing but natural numbers. N is natural numbers, R is real numbers. Real numbers means all the decimals or fractions or any type of numbers will come in real numbers. Natural numbers, we already know, it starts with 1 and it goes up to infinity. Then W is whole numbers. It starts with 0 and goes up to infinity. And I or z both represent integers. Now remember one thing, in real numbers all these will come, but in this real numbers won't come. Why? Because real numbers contains even decimals and fractions and integers, etc, etc, etc. But natural numbers, it is only 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 will come in real numbers, but will 1.2, 1.4 will it come in natural numbers or whole numbers or integers? No. So that is why all these will come in real numbers. So we will be even drawing number lines on this concept. So that time we will know how to show the equation in the form of number line also. There you will understand why you shade the number line if it is real number and all, because there are infinity numbers which come under real numbers, because just between 1 and 2 itself there are hundreds of decimals coming between 1 and 2. So that is why we will be showing that in number line. We will be doing some sums also. So let us start with the sums. So we have the question here which is like, if x belongs to n, n is natural numbers, find the solution set. What do you mean by the solution set? It means to write it in roster form. Now you will have to write the roster in roster form if they ask you the solution set if x belongs to n, I or w. These three, if x belongs to natural numbers, whole numbers or integers, you will have to write the solution set in roster form. If they ask you if x belongs to real numbers, then you will have to write it in set builder form. I will tell you how to write roster or set builder as we complete the sums. So the first question is 5x plus 3 is less than equal to 2x plus 18. Solving inequations is ditto the same to solving equations itself. The only difference, only one difference is that, for example, you get the last second step or somewhere in between. You get minus x is greater than equal to 2. This is what you get. Now always we have to take the variable positive, right? So we have to change the sign. So it will become minus 2. But when you are writing it in that way, x, if you are writing greater than minus 2, then this is wrong. Why? Because when you are changing the sign, when this sign goes to this side, if the negative sign is changing to the other side, any side, then the inequality sign also changes. That is, x will become less than equal to minus 2. This is the only difference while solving inequations and equations. That is the only difference, because normally when you are solving equations, even though you change the sign also, it will remain equal, but here it won't. So you have to be conscious when you are doing the sums. You should not make that mistake, or else the whole sum will be wrong. So let's start with this. As I said, it is all the same till you don't have to change the sign, then everything is same. So just let's just start without any delay. 5x, take 2x to the other side, that will become minus 2x. Sign remains the same, less than equal to 18. 3, positive 3 to the other side becomes negative 3. Now 5x minus 2x is 3x, less than equal to 18 minus 3 is 15. X remains, take 3 to the other side, it becomes divided, because 3x is 3 into x. When it is taken to the other side, it becomes division. So 15 divided by 3 will be x less than equal to 5. Till here you have found the answer. Now they have asked us to write the solution set also. That is, if x belongs to n, what did I tell you? You have to write it in roster form. Roster form means just the numbers, whatever comes under this, that will be the roster form. Now roster form will be, take the curly braces, x is natural number. If x is a natural number, where does the number start? It is less than equal to only. Where does the first natural number start? It starts with 1. So there you take 1, then go on 2, then 3, then 4. It is less than equal to. So you will have to take 5 also. That is the roster form for this question. That is the solution set. So this is how you solve the sums. Let us solve a few more. So next question, let's start. So this is a different type of question, because there are 2 inequality signs and 3 parts are there. Now given x belongs to I is integers, find the solution set of minus 5 less than equal to 2x minus 3 less than x plus 2. How will you do this? You have to do it in 2 parts. That is, first you will take the first 2 parts. This 2 you will take. Minus 5 less than equal to 2x minus 3. First let us solve this. After solving this, then we will take the other 2. This you will again do it. 2x minus 3 less than x plus 2. Okay, first let us solve this. Now 3 and 5 come under same thing, so let us take 3 to the other side. It will become plus 3 less than equal to 2x. Then minus 5 plus 3, you will subtract 5 and 3, it will become 2. Take the greater sign, it will be minus 2 less than equal to 2x. Take 2 to the other side, it becomes minus 2 by 2 less than equal to x, it will become minus 1, less than equal to x. You have found one part of the question. Now let us solve this side. 2x, let us take this x to the other side and this 3 to the other side. It becomes minus x less than 2 plus 3, negative 3 to the other side of inequality. It changes the sign to positive 3. So 2x minus x will be 1x, or x only you can write, or 1x also, not a problem, less than 2 plus 3, 5. So x is less than 5. Now here we have to write it even in the set builder. Let us write it first in the set builder, so it will be easy to understand also. So how to write the set builder? You will write first x, because whatever variable you have taken in the question, that variable first you will write it off. X such that, a colon you will put, then x such that. We have two parts, so we will not be writing first x because x lies between two terms over here. So what is the least term in minus 1 and 5? Which is the least one? It is minus 1. So write of minus 1. Then take the sign, same sign you take over there, minus 1 less than equal to x. You have x here, so no need to write it again. Then take this sign, 5. You have to write even to which of the the types of numbers x belongs to. X belongs to I, so x belongs to I you will write and close the bracket. This is the set builder method. This is the set builder form. The same way you will be writing for real numbers also, only this you will write for real numbers. We will be writing the roster form also for because it is integers here. Did you understand how to write for set builder? I'll tell again. X such that, because two terms are there, you will have to write x where it is between two numbers. If you get, for example, let me say you have only this much, you did not do this and all, only two parts, only one part is there, so you will get only this much. Then how will you write the set builder? Same thing, x such that, because here only one number is there, you will write x such that x is, you have to take to the side of the x. X is greater than equal to minus 1, so it will be sign changes, greater than equal to minus 1, where x belongs to I. If only this much is there, only this much is your answer, then this will be the set builder. If you get both this and this, then this will be your set builder. Now for this, we have to write it in roster form, compulsory, don't miss it. You have to write it when there is integers or whole numbers or natural numbers. I'm telling it again because sometimes we'll forget to write it, because we will be in the thought that it might be a real number only, so no need to write. So remember it, be conscious while you are doing the sums. You have to look at the question, observe it, what they have given, it is I, so we have to write it in roster form. Now before also we have written the roster form, so no confusion in that. Let us just start with it, because it is less than equal to is also there, so minus 1 will be included. Then start with the next one, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, continue, 3, 4. It is not equal to, it is less than 5, so here the answer ends. This is the answer for this question. I hope you understood it. Let us solve a few more questions. Now this question is similar to the previous question what we did, but the only difference is that x belongs to w, that is whole numbers. So first let me write it off as two parts. It's better if you write it in two parts in the starting only, because you will remember that there are two parts, or else you will forget after doing this. You will think that there's only one part, because most of us don't see the question again. So it's better you write it in the starting itself. So let us take 3 to the other side. It becomes negative 3 less than equal to 4x. Minus and minus, when it is minus and minus, it becomes addition. So minus 1 plus 3 will be 4 less than equal to 4x. Take 4 to the other side. Minus 4 by 4 is less than equal to x will be minus 1 less than equal to x. This is one part. Now let us come to the other part. Because this side there is a greater number than this side, and because the variable is positive, let us take the smaller number to the other side. Let us not change the sign of the positive variable, or else again there will be a sign change. It will be confusing. So let us keep it here itself. Less than 23 minus positive 3 to the other side, negative 3. 4x less than 20, x less than 5. Didn't we get the same answer as the previous one? Yes. So now, because x belongs to w, first let us write it in the set builder. X such that x lies between minus 1 less than equal to x less than 5. It starts with the smaller number and ends with the larger number. When you are reading it, you will not read it as minus 1 less than equal to x less than 5. No, you will read it as x lies between minus 1 and 5. That is how you read it. And the final part, don't miss the final part. X belongs to w. Yeah. This is the set builder. Now roster. Now this is a confusing one which we all do mistakes. We'll just start it off with minus 1. Think. X belongs to w. Where does it start? It starts with 0. Then why do you have to take minus 1? You will lose marks there. You should be very concentrating when you are solving sums. They have given x belongs to w to confuse us, because when we get answer as minus 1, we'll just write minus 1, 0, 1. No. X belongs to w will start with 0. Then 1, 2, 3. Only till 4, because it is not equal to, it is less than, so 4. The answer ends here. That is the answer for this question. Now let us start with the sums where you draw the number line. Okay? Yeah. Now represent the inequalities on real number lines. What does it mean? It means that x belongs to a real number. When it is a real number, automatically the number line you draw will belong to real number lines. So that is what it means. Don't get confused. What do you mean by real number lines? If x belongs to a real number, then it will be real number line. Okay. So first let us solve this. Then we will do the number line. 2x minus 1 is less than 5. X is positive. So why to again disturb it? We'll keep it like that only. Less than 5 plus 1. 2x is less than 6. X is less than 3. You divide 2 and 6, it will be 3. So x less than 3. Now this will be the answer. First let us write it off in set builder. Only set builder it is possible to write, because it is real number. So x such that only one term you have got over here, that is 3. So directly x such that x is less than 3, where x belongs to R. This is the set builder you are going to write for this answer. Now we'll start with the number line. Simple, just draw the number line. Write 2 arrows. Always don't miss the arrows. For that also they'll cut marks. What can we do? We'll forget arrows. Sometimes we'll just write the line and we'll be so concentrated just writing the numbers, we'll forget the arrows. For that you will lose marks. You have to write the arrows also. So because it is 3, we'll write 2 numbers after 3 and we'll take a few numbers before 3. Let me start with, where shall I start with? We'll start with minus 1 and 0, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. You can write just one number after and before also, because I drew a long number line. I just wrote the numbers to fill it. Okay, now there are 3 types how you show the number line for real numbers I'm talking about. The first type, which is this, a straight line on the number which is, for example, if it is given as 3, if it is given as x is less than or greater than equal to 3, I'm just writing that number to just show you. You will draw the straight line on the number, a straight line, and here it is greater than. I'll just add an equal to it. It's less than. It's less than equal to. So when it is less than, which side is less than? It is left hand side to the number will be less than of x. So you will draw a line straight to this number line and then you will shade it. This is when there is an equal to. Only when there is an equal to, you will draw a straight line and shade it, because all the numbers coming between or wherever it is which is less than 3 are in this set. It belongs to x. X is any number which is less than 3, which is a real number, so you will have to shade it. Now the other type will be this one. So I'll do it here because this type, this is the answer, so I'll just do it on this one. It is less than. For less than, you will show an arc to the left side. An arc which is like C to the left side. Why? Because it is less than. The pointed side of the arc, if it is to the left side, it is less than. If it is greater than, then an arc which is an inverted C to the where the pointed side will be towards the right side, because it is greater than. The greater side will be the right side and lesser side will be the left side. So that is why you will show an arc. The pointing side will represent what x is. Is x small? X is less than, or x is greater than, or x is equal to. Not equal to, equal to in the sense less than equal to or greater than equal to. You can't get equal to because this is inequalities. So here we have less than. X is less than 3, means we will use this arc, because to the left side it is pointing, it will show less than. Slight curve is enough. Then you will draw a straight line towards the left side because it is less than, and then start shading it. This is how you draw the number line. Now let us solve another one, the last one in the number line itself, and then you will know everything in linear inequations. So the last sum, because it will be refreshing, I did not give a tough sum. This is the most easiest sum you can ever get, because there is no solving in this. It is already directly given that x is between -4 and 4. So we'll start with the number line itself. Arrow mark. Then I'll start with -5, -4, -3, -2, -1. Oh, this is not sufficient. 0, 1, 2. I really it's 2. No, for lazy people this is not the sum which we can do. And 4 and 5. Okay, finally, yeah. So now let's just start with the number line. Here, because there are because x lies between two numbers, we will be drawing on two sides, and in between we will be shading it. So x is greater than minus 4. First minus 4, it is greater than, so which side will come, which side represents the greater side? Right hand side. So the pointed arc will be towards the right side. Then x is less than 4, it is not 4, everything less than 4, that is 3.99998 will be there, but 4 won't be there. So towards this side, less than represents left side, so arc is towards the left side. Then join these two with the straight line, and then you can start shading. This is the best part, I feel, for real number line, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so that these are the possible ways of getting questions in linear inequations. So I hope you understood everything, and if you are still having any doubts, you can definitely clarify it through the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you like it. Make sure you like, share and subscribe. Thank you.